the only reason I open up about Tourette's and having Tourette's is like because the fans who I love and who like are so precious and so sweet to me and like so funny, like made I mean, they were funny. It was these like compilation videos of me ticking, and they didn't know that it was Tourette's. They just were like, "Oh, look, Billie making funny faces," and they posted, and it was like all over the internet. And I was like, I'm gonna tell them because I feel like they'd want to know, you know, because I wouldn't want to be making fun of somebody's thing that they, you know, their like issue that they can't actually change, and then it turns out to be an issue.
It's something I've lived with my whole life, and everybody knows, like everybody in my family, all my friends, all the people that are closest to me know I have it, and it's not anything different, you know? And I just never said anything because I didn't want that to define who I was. I didn't want it to be like, the artist with Tourette's, Billie Eilish is on Ellen. I have ways of kind of making them go away. So if I'm on like, if it's like an on-camera interview or whatever, normally if it's like a pre-taped thing, they cut out the questions, and that's when I let them out. But then there was this one interview where they didn't tell me they weren't gonna cut the questions out. So I'm sitting there answering the questions like, and then they start asking me questions, and I'm like, and then everyone's like, that's so funny. And they made a whole, there was tons of compilations like, this is so funny that Billie did this facial expression, when really it's just a bunch of ticks. I think I also really learned that like a lot of my fans have it, which made me feel kind of more at home with saying it, because I remember and also I felt like there was a connection there. I felt like when I said that, there were kids that were posting and being like, oh my God, I've always had this. Now she has it and she's who I can look up to.
I remember like realizing it, I think my mom pointed it out, where we were just saying like when I'm performing and singing, like I just don't, my tics like basically disappear. I mean, there are some points when like I'll be in the middle of something and I'll start thinking about it, and the thing is that when you think like with Tourette's, like when someone mentions them, like for instance when you just said, can I ask you about your Tourette's, I ticked because like it's annoying because like people assume when someone brings up Tourette's and then you tick, they're like, oh, they're just doing that because they want to show that they have it. No, I don't want to show that I have it. It's because it triggers it. It's because if I'm thinking about it, I do it. And if I talk more about it, then I'm going to do more of it, like that. Like, keep talking about it, and I'm going to be like, the whole day. The only reason I even, like, came out with it was because I felt like my fans and supporters, like, would want to know, because they, as much as I love them, they had started to make like compilation videos of me ticking and like being like, look at Billie making all these funny faces. Like, why is she doing that? And I just felt like if I were them, I would want to know that I was making fun of somebody's diagnosis. I kept it to myself for 3 years, and like it just was really hard because like I just was doing, I mean, I still, because people don't, I mean, a lot of the people that interview me don't know about my Tourette's because they don't look at my Instagram, so how could they? But even still, like I'm still keeping it in as much as I can, which is like so embarrassing because it's like everybody should like be themselves, and I wish more people would understand that I have them, because I still feel like I get a weird response whenever I do tick, and people are like, haha, because they don't know what it is. I mean, I get it. It's like, why is she making that face? Why is she making her eyes do that? I get it. But the fans have, like, a lot of people have come up to me saying like, I have Tourette's too, and like, you helped me a lot. And I never even, I didn't even realize that could happen. Like, I didn't think about that. I just thought people should know this. I didn't think people also have this and I'm helping them, you know? So it's really cool that I got that.